Okay, we're recording. First of all, happy Monday. I'm really glad to be back at these again. Amy and I, just so you guys know, have been kind of chatting around changing up the date and time. Well, probably not the time, but the date of these every week, and moving them away from Mondays, because the corporate trainings that also fall on Mondays have been so good that we really want to focus on those on Mondays. So keep your ears open. We might be changing up the format of our team calls, but we're still going to keep them all happening and consistent. So I just wanted to kind of kick off with that. But you guys, so obviously during Super Saturday, they announced all the prizes and everything for the convention contest. So convention contest, for those of you guys that have been around previous years, it's always super fun. What I love about it is it rewards the things in our business that move our business forward anyway. So we're not having to change up different things that we're doing. It just kind of enhances our compensation plan during the time of the contest. So it really ends up paying off huge in your business if you do well in the contest, and then you get fun prizes and everything like that too. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. We're going to talk tonight also about perks, goal setting, how to work really well within your business and take advantage of everything happening right now as far as perks, consistency club, convention contest, all the tools that are coming out, and where to use your time wisely and all of that. So first, I'm going to share my screen because I want to show you guys, well, here we go. Hold on. Okay. Well, now this isn't going to work. There we go. Okay, so first I wanted to hop on here and show you guys the actual contest. Since the contest started on the 1st, and then there was like some lag time, and then the actual prizes came out, I wanted to kind of revisit, first of all, what all the contest is about and talk about that. We basically get credits for everything that we do in our business. Level 1 through 5 ambassadors, 1 through 5, that's huge. In the past, it's been 1 through 3, 1 through 4, that kind of thing. So we're getting some extra levels in there. They are rewarding duplication big time. And right now, you guys can see these numbers are crossed out. It's because we're getting double credits on that. So now's a really good time to be using those Super Saturday codes that you all got, and getting people signed up for the Renew Challenge, getting people going, because you're going to get 100 credits right now for each level 1 that you sign up, which is just enormous. So next, new customers, of course, in your levels 1 through 3, PV, also rewarded. Rank advancements, I'm kind of going out of order here, but rank advancements are new this year, okay? This is really big and something we want to talk about in conjunction with Consistency Club and perks as well. So definitely keep an eye on that. Start planning over the course of this contest to have at least 1 rank up. So hitting that, maintain your rank, getting back to your ranks, and then going for that next rank. Developing silver. So these two things, this number 1 that upgrades new and upgraded ambassadors, and then also developing your silvers. I mean, look at this. If you sign 3 level 1 ambassadors and develop them all to silver, you are sitting pretty immediately in this contest, like huge. Your silver ambassadors that are going silver are also getting all of these credits and rank advancements as well. And then you're getting ambassador retention credits for each one of those that you sign early in the contest. So this is definitely something that you don't want to wait until the end of the contest to start recruiting. Start recruiting now, because the more all of this is going to be able to help you just really explode your business. And then rank maintenance, you guys. This one is brand new as well, but maintaining your rank through the contest. You're going to get 50 credits for every single month that you maintain your current paid rank. So that's absolutely wonderful. And then you're also going to get those consistency clubs. It all kind of works together. So essentially what they want you to do is to really work hard. And also you got, 50 credits. I kind of skipped over all this for the three, for registering for the Renew Challenge. You're getting 50 credits as well. So you're going to start the day off strong. I think that the contest tracker is actually going to post tomorrow. A little birdie told me. So I'm praying that it's ready. It's good to go tomorrow. And we'll be able to start tracking our contest credits already. And then also you're going to get extra convention contest credits for the three free buds. So if you sign 3 people this month and earn your AirPod, whatever, the earbuds, you're going to actually get that as well. So lots of really fun stuff, with top 10 recognition, those kinds of things. But I want to show you guys, oops, that's my email. Here we go. Here's all the prizes. So the prize levels are really awesome. And I don't want you guys freaking out over the amount of credits. So I know that this looks a lot higher than years past, but there's so many different ways to earn in this contest that you're going to end up, from doing the same things in previous years, you're going to end up with higher credit amounts. So sit down after we get off this call and kind of make a plan for yourself. I want you guys to look at these prize levels, figure out, okay, if you want to win the convention store voucher, the $200 cash, winner's dinner, $500 cash, black tie gala, all of your hotel stayed paid for by Plexus, which is huge up in Nashville. Those hotel rooms are not cheap. $2,000 cash, trips, prizes, all of this stuff is really, really fabulous. I want you guys to kind of figure out, okay, where am I going to be in this contest? What's my strategy going to be like? What level of activity and key measures am I already producing? So what is the normal amount of PV that I generally have on a monthly basis? Do you have 500 PV, 1,000 PV? Okay, make that, increase that goal a little bit, and to end each month with a little bit higher PV to be able to get yourself to the next level. Do you normally recruit 1 to 3 people per month? Well, let's up that by about 20%. And just kind of map out what you already do. And then since it's a contest period and it's a fast time of the year for us, a fast growth time, that's when you amp up all those goals and push yourself to increase your normal production by at least 20%. And then look at what that's gonna entail. This contest just makes me so happy because it is rewarding duplication across the board. It is duplication, adding people in your 1 through 5. You're being rewarded for having that duplicate down, for your friends to be adding friends, duplicating your silver growth, all of that, their customers, just helping your team get into activity, helping your team get into the Renew Challenge and have weight loss success in the beginning part of the year, to start being able to share their testimonies and their stories. Amy's going to hop on here. I'm going to stop my share real quick. And Amy's going to hop on here and add a little bit to that and talking about what types of activity you're going to be doing and what types of goal setting and that kind of thing too.
Hey guys, happy Monday. All right, so I want to talk a little bit about goal setting. So as you looked at that, I want you to be thinking what your goal is, right? Because we all have to have a goal when it comes to the convention contest. But I want you to give it life, okay? This is something I learned over the weekend, that it's not a prize, it's not a rank, it's not a paycheck. You need to give it life. So what does that actually mean if you earn the prize of getting the free hotel stay in Nashville? Does it mean you can have like a cool team retreat maybe? Does it mean your spouse could come with you? Does it mean you wouldn't have to, beg, steal from Peter to pay Paul, right? So give that money life when it comes to your goals and make it not just about a prize. So we're going to go over some strategy. And then at the end, I want to know what some of your goals are, so be thinking of it. But you have to be ready to get uncomfortable to get the results you want. Because I'm here to tell you, for my personal business, at the daily activity I'm doing, if I keep that up, I'm not earning any of that stuff. I'm not even earning the first prize, okay? I know that I have to get uncomfortable and kick up my activity if I want to get those prizes. And I always shoot for the top prize. I've earned it before, I've missed it before, but I always shoot for that top prize. So I want to ask you, as I'm going through some of these strategies, what do you want? And then I'm going to ask you again, no, really, what do you want? Not what you think you can get, not where your business currently is, because we can change our business with a 1-second decision, right? So look at that, and let's look at some strategy, because here's the thing. Whether it's you're going for rank. Sometimes I hear people say, oh, convention contest, AirPods, rank, Apple Watch, all this stuff. It's too much. It's too much. It's way too overwhelming. Here's the thing, guys. The strategy is the same. The strategy's always the same, right? It's not starting and stopping because you're going for a prize. Our goal every day should be an activity to help impact people's lives, right? That's what we should be doing. The only difference with the convention contest is you kick that activity up. So I want you to stop thinking it's not possible. I don't care if your business has been super slow. Stop thinking you can't earn some of those prizes. I don't care if you've been rocking and rolling. I also don't want you to think for some reason you can't earn those prizes and be on that stage. I want you to respect the opportunity of Plexus for what it is, okay? This isn't a side gig. This isn't a little hobby. Guys, when you have the potential to make 5 figures in your paycheck from working basically on social media and being friendly to people, it is an opportunity that we need to treat with business hours, okay? And I also want you, when you're going through this convention contest, to be coachable. A lot of us, including myself, we've been in this business for a while, and if whatever I think works or whatever is my thing, if it ain't working, I go right to Sarah Taylor and I'm like, hey, can you tell me what isn't working? Even if I think, hey, well, that's just how I do things, it's not working. So be coachable, okay? Have faith, grit, and consistency, and do the work. Stop scrolling. I want you guys tomorrow to pay attention to how much time you spend doing this. If you could save 30 minutes a day with stopping the scroll, you can add hours to your productivity time, okay? So what do you need to do in daily activity? You can't skip a step. It doesn't work that way. If you do, you'll kind of malfunction, right? Because you get what you work for, you don't get what you wish for. So think of your average activity now. What are you spending on your Plexus business? And I'm not talking in Messenger with all of our great group chats. I'm not talking about the scroll, looking at people's posts, right? What's your activity? And how much are you going to kick it up for convention contest? Are you maybe working 1 hour every couple of days, like focused business time? Are you willing to kick that up for an hour every day, 2 hours a day, 3 hours a day? And then what are your trade-offs, okay? So the things you need to be doing, though, every single day to get into activity, every day when you sit down, this is what you should be doing. Don't open Facebook. Don't open Messenger, okay? You should be reaching out and following up with your own people every day. You should be expanding your network every day. And that, when I say that, there's no strategy to it. It's really just being friendly. It's talking to people. It's engaging, and it's being a friend to people. And then posting. If you're only doing one of those things a day, if you're only posting, then that's why you're not going to hit your goals. That's why you haven't hit your goals. If you're only reaching out to the same pool of people day in and day out, maybe you are reaching out every single day, but it's that same little pool and you're not expanding your network, then that is not going to get you to those convention contest goals. So I want all of us, myself included, I'm kicking up my activity, I'm kicking up my daily business, and I'm going to do those 3 things every single day, because it doesn't matter whether you want, right, the top prize, or you want all the prizes, or you want to rank, or you just want the AirPods this month. The strategy and that activity is exactly the same. And I would say we have so many resources now with Plexus, with all the events they do and the calls and the recordings. We don't have any excuse to not be filling up our days with business activity. So I'm making a commitment, because I'm going for that top prize, that I'm going to be doing those 3 things every single day. In fact, I got out my old notebook here. I haven't been this organized in a while. This has all my posts that I want to make for the next 2 weeks. I have it written out because I'm going to be a lot more strategic instead of just kind of throwing stuff up there, you know, post and hope. And I've got my list again. So I want all of you guys, everyone on this call, everyone on Rank Makers, for all of us to make that commitment to do it. Because listen, if we do it for convention contest and we kick up our activity and we focus on whose lives can we impact, and we do that to the end of the contest, we're going to meet so many goals beyond just a convention contest prize, okay? So Sarah's going to talk a little bit here about perks, and then we're going to kick it back and we're going to see if anybody wants to share their goals.
Yeah, so you guys, one of the things she kept saying, and it jogged my memory to a conversation I had actually with Amy Morton. I don't see her on here, but last week, Amy Welch keeps talking about impact and how you're going to impact people through their health, through their finances, through all of that. Lots and lots of people, you guys, are desperate for the solution that we can provide. And so as you're going through here, I don't want you to keep thinking, okay, how can I win this? How can I, what's in it for me? How can I make this sale? How can I hit this contest prize? Blah, 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 blah. Obviously, you guys, we have goals. I have financial goals. I have impact goals from you guys, and goals I want to see you guys hit, kind of that standpoint. Of course, there's some selfishness to all of this. We all want things to better our family, to better our lives, and to move ourselves forward, right? But as you are sitting and talking to each individual person, I really want you guys to get into the headspace of thinking, what solution can I provide this person sitting in front of me? That what am I bringing to them? What am I fixing in their life? Am I providing a solution to marital strife that they are having because they are fighting over finances? Am I providing a solution to the uncertainty of a current stay-at-home mom not wanting to go back to work but unsure how they're going to make ends meet? Am I providing a solution to somebody who can't poop, like point blank having some health issues? What solution, and how am I presenting that back to them as you're sitting and talking to each person? It's not about the sale. It's about listening to them and figuring out and being that solution provider through the offerings that we have. And as soon as you start to get into that mindset shift of what's in it for me, what's in it for me, what's in it for me, and instead become their partner and a solution provider, those conversations are going to change so drastically. You're going to be partnering with them as opposed to selling them. You're going to be changing their life and showing them back through their own words how their life is going to be better impacted because of the solution that you're offering them through Plexus. And you guys, I strongly, strongly believe that this opportunity and these products are a massive solution provider for 90% of the country, if not more, right? So just thinking about that in those terms. You got to listen first. So the network expansion is huge. You can't continue, like Amy said, promoting to these same people over and over again. You're going to burn yourself out, one, and then two, they're going to get tired of hearing it, right? Like it's that same monotonous message over and over and over again. Move yourself out of your little comfort zone, out of that little box. And I am so guilty of this. I get in this comfort zone of like, these are my people, these are my friends, this is what I do on a daily basis. Change up your routine. Something as simple as putting your kid in a new sport can open your entire network, right? So just think about it in that terms. Every single day, what new thing can you do? What new avenue can you take? What different ways can you look? Can you seek out different trainings? Those kinds of things. Sorry, I got a little bit off tangent there, but the conversation that Amy and I had about Amy Morton and I had about getting in front of people and physically sitting down and having conversations over dinner with your level ones and helping them see what they have and the solutions that they can provide to people in their lives too, and like really, really connecting is going to make all the difference in your business in 2020, okay? So I want to kind of catapult that into talking about perks, okay? Everything goes back to retention in this business. You can do all kinds of crazy work to get all these new people brought into your business, but if we are not retaining these people, they're never going to convert into selling ambassadors. They're never going to start offering this solution to their friends. So this little perks report that we have in the back of our office is kind of the window into our business. And it has changed the conversation from a what's in it for me, hey, what's wrong with your products, what's going on, to a what's in it for them reach out. And the conversations that I am having every single morning, because I do this first thing in the morning with that perks report, is being met with gratitude by the people that I'm reaching out to. Pure gratitude and, oh my gosh, this is exciting. I love it. Thank you. And you guys, even if they aren't turning their subscription back on, or even if they're setting it out like a couple months from now and that kind of thing, if they are still grateful. They're like, thank you for letting me know about it. It's just not in I'm not going to continue to take the products. Or there's been a couple that have said, you know what, thank you so much for letting me know about this. I had no idea that I was about to lose that. I would have been super upset. Or thank you for letting me know about this. Honestly, I'm really struggling financially, and maybe we should have a conversation about how to get my products paid for, because I don't want to lose the perks, but something's got to give, right? So all of those things are super, super key. But every single day, you guys get into that perks report. It has to be a daily thing, because they only have 3 days for them to lose those perks once they go away. And why am I talking about perks right now? Okay, so obviously I just said retention is super, super key. But let's take a look back at the convention contest. There is rank maintenance. If you maintain your rank, you're getting convention credits for that. If you're ranking up, you're getting convention credits for that. If you are having success in your, somebody is not, there we go. If you're wanting your business to grow and move forward and to impact yourself financially over and over again, you need your business to grow. And stopping the bleed, it's like filling a bathtub with the drain open, right? You need to stop that. You need to plug up that drain, stop the drain from happening, have the hard conversations, have the saving conversations with the perks and getting their subscriptions back on, even if it's a couple months out. And that is going to allow you to start growing. You're going to start seeing the effects of this in your business 3 months from now from all of these people. And you might even see it immediately from all of these people that you're saving. Because 1, they're going to be so much happier. They're getting free product. 2, they're going to try new products that they wouldn't normally spend money on. 3, they're going to have better results. Okay. And if you guys are not doing this Renew Challenge with us as well, and Amy's going to talk about that a little bit further. If you guys are not doing this Renew Challenge with us, you guys, we are seeing some insane results, marrying accountability, our products, with actually eating healthy. It's amazing, right? But that accountability chat has been a game changer, and Amy's going to talk a little bit about those. The last thing, or about the Renew Challenge, but the last thing I want to say on the perks is that this also feeds into the new Consistency Club. And so if you have not familiarized yourself with the new Consistency Club, you guys, those prizes are going to be insane. And all you have to do to win in Consistency Club, they're giving you the starting point of your rank, that whatever it was in December. So say you were gold in December, that's your starting point for this year. And all you have to do is maintain gold for the first 3 months of the year, or grow. You can go to senior gold and beyond, of course. All you have to do is maintain that, and you're in. So all of this works really, really well, and it's just given us the most brilliant tool for reach out to make people so, so grateful that we're actually reaching out and helping them save money and save those perks and get more for less, right? So Amy, can you talk to us a little bit about Renew Challenge, and then wrap us up with the some goal setting?
Some other stuff I can. So one thing I wanted to say about the perks report, guys, it takes the guesswork though out of how to work your business. So if there's days where you wake up and you're not really sure how to work your business, this is all you do. You run it and you reach out. It's easy. It's simple. You don't have to think about it. And if you question whether you should be doing it, Stop. That's not how successful people operate. They don't wake up and say, oh, should I reach out? Should I run that report? They just wake up and do it. And so if you just realize that's part of your job, it's going to make it so much simpler to work your business for a big impact. Okay. Another thing that we're going to have for big impact, if you're not using it, and I have it written down in my little notebook to post about this in the coming days, is the Renew You Challenge. So it's big. There's many facets to it. So there's several things that we all need to be doing in the next couple of weeks. The first thing that's the most important is reach out to all your current people. Hopefully you've been checking in with them, seeing how they're doing, how they're feeling. Are they exercising? Are they liking the shakes? Share some recipes with them, right? Just check in. But you have to make sure they get their next order in and it's the correct Renew You combo. So they're eligible for any prizes. And if they're not on that Fit Squad page, I mean, they're giving away stuff every single day. They've got all kinds of fun tips, but you want to make sure they get their order in. It has to be within 30 days of when they signed up. So you don't want somebody who is really going for the $10,000 or going for any of the prizes to not realize that their order was delayed and they're disqualified. So check in with your current people, okay? Post about the successes, guys, that people are having. I have not done this yet, and I am missing an opportunity to share the impact that group accountability has. So many of you guys are losing weight, right? That's great. But for people like me who the scale never moves, I also am going to be sharing, there are people who are running who haven't ran in years. There are people who are working out every day. I'm one of them. Kim's one of them. We haven't worked out forever. We are up at 5 a.m. every day. And it's because of that group accountability, and this Renew You Challenge is what kicked it off. So post about that though. I don't care if they're in your downline or not. I don't care who it is. If you see someone having success on Renew You, post about it and share about it, okay? And then you also can't just post and hope. I want you guys to actually reach out and get more people to join you. They can still register up through the end of the month. Now, they don't have a lot of the same perks and things that we had when we registered early, but they still get 60 days, okay? And so share with them, send a personal note, share those successes, not only in a post, but maybe share some of them individually with some people that maybe were on the fence, or maybe, you know, they've tried going back to the gym by themselves and eating healthy and it's not working. And this group accountability would be really, really good for them. But you have to do the ask. You have to see if people want to do this for you, okay? So here's the thing. I want to talk really quickly, and you guys, because everyone's muted, I know people are cooking dinner, people have babies, you can put it in the chat. I want to know what your goal is for convention, for the contest, okay? But we have a couple of caveats. I don't care if you're going or not, right? You should be. That's just one of those things. They're just certain non-negotiables that we do in this business. But if you're not sure, that actually has nothing to do with your goal, okay? You should still go for it, even if something happens and you can't attend, because it's the actual act of setting that goal, not only for your team, but for yourself. People who set goals are just more successful when they put life into what they're doing, but also for your network, right? Your network will see you as that goal-oriented person going for a goal. And it's the journey and the person you become along the way as you're going for it, not actually earning it. Now, of course, it's super fun. Sarah is way more red than I am. I'm more blue than she is. When it comes to convention contests, her and I always love to be at the top and earn that top prize. It's fun. And if it doesn't happen, it's kind of disappointing, but that has never stopped us from going after it again. So Christine says she is going for goal number 1. Is that, what do you mean, Christine? Is that the first prize? Go to convention. Is that, I want to know, because I want to see people getting up into those higher prize levels. I would like to see people have a goal of at least $500 cash or black tie gala. Like winner's dinner, 500, black tie, all right in there. Those are all awesome goals. And then of course your big crazy push goal could be the hotel stay or the $2,000 cash, right? So I want you guys, though, you're not sure right now, you're like, oh, I got to look at it, I got to see. I want you guys to write it down. I want you to declare it. It doesn't work to just have it in your head. You have to write your goal down. This is my goal notebook. Look, there's my goal from when I was going for Emerald. I'm going to be writing it down. I'm going to be starting new pages, and then I'm going to breathe life into it. Once I do that, then I'm going to have an honest conversation with myself on what activity am I willing to put in the activity that warrants the top prize. And if the answer is yes, then I'm going to have a conversation with my family, and I'm going to ask, okay, guys, Mama's going for this. Are you in? And they're going to say yes, hopefully. Well, then what are the trade-offs? Because that means Mama's probably going to have to do a few more calls in the evening, or maybe some work on a Saturday morning, or maybe not taking every Sunday off, or whatever it is that works for my family and going to work for yours. What are those trade-offs? Because our business comes in 90-day pushes, and this is one of those big pushes. And so if you go for it, even if you don't get the goal, but you've done the activity, guess what? In June, July, you're going to be ranking. You're going to have a bigger check. You're going to have more people on your team. You're going to be helping more people. You're going to have more influence, more impact if you're doing the activity. And that's really what these contests do. It gets us into that awesome activity. It just so happens, and it's fun, that corporate rewards us for stuff we should be doing anyway. So, all right, here they come. I love seeing them. Here we go. Yes, I love that Betty has actually set a rank goal for what the rank she wants to be at convention. That's awesome. And she wants to be a Renew You Challenge winner. You know, Steve won it last year, but also, I don't know if Katrina's on, her sister was actually on stage at convention last year for the challenge. She got like a big check. Yes, it is possible, Christine. Doesn't matter your rank. There will be people earning those top prizes that at the beginning of the contest, they weren't even gold. I promise you. Every year, there's someone up there on the stage who I don't even recognize their name, because when the contest started, they were brand new.
Yeah, absolutely. And so the way it works is it's rewarding new activity, new business that you're bringing into your team and to your business, essentially. And so, like Amy said, it's similar to Leaders Retreat. You can end up with these you can be in the top 55 and not be a diamond ambassador. In fact, those of us that are at the diamond level are growing deeper. That's the thing. I grow the most in my levels 5, 6, and 7. I'm not being rewarded in that. So this is pushing me out of my comfort zone. Yes, I'm rewarded financially from that growth. That's legacy style business, right? But I've got to start growing at the top. That's where this contest is rewarding, and that's stopping that bleed from retention, everything growing back at the top. So it really is a really level playing field with how they do this, and it's just duplicate, and all that. I love the 2K checks. Everybody's going for 2K. It makes me so happy.
I know it. Tanzan, she's gonna have some a rockin' dress and shoes for black tie too. She always does. Amanda, I love what you said. So Amanda says here, she's never actually hit the top goal in convention, but she's gone for it every single year, and she's convinced that's actually what's made her a jewel. It's these big, big pushes. And I'm excited. I tell you, I sent Sarah Taylor. So I took the day off. I was at the Align Retreat, took the day off to hang with my kiddo, but Sarah can probably always tell when I'm fired up, because I sent her a message. I'm like, okay, get ready. Here I am. I'm back. I'm going to do this and this and this and this and this. So just heads up for my team, I am ready to run. And look, Christine is over there freaking out. So get ready. Doesn't mean everybody has to, but if you're ready to run like I'm ready to run, we're going to lock arms. We're going to be doing everything from like training on posting, and many of this I'm happy to do in Rank Makers. Sarah and I may tag team on some of it. Some of it she may be like, you're crazy, Amy, like I ain't doing that. But I'm excited, and I would love to see all of us for convention contest on this call in Rank Makers to really do this push.
Yes.
It's so much bigger than convention. It's so much bigger than convention. This is just kind of the catapult.
It's just the fun stuff. Yeah. It's like how you measure your key measures, it's the reward for, what we should be doing already. And the compensation plan rewards we're already getting. I did want to add one thing. So Amy, thank you for tagging me in that post, and Jules, but corporate recognizes the fact that we are coming up on the end of our Renew Challenge registration deadline. The deadline is the 31st. We have all these Super Saturday codes that we can give out and help sign people up and all that stuff. We need to be really, really pushing the end of this registration period. So what they're going to do, they have 3 opportunity meetings coming up this week that they're going to do. I believe it's tomorrow night, the next night, and the next night. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. I'm not looking at the post right now, but I'm going to repost what they said. They talked about it apparently, which I missed, the Monday motivation. I was making dinner and we had our old neighbors over. So I missed the Monday motivation call where they outlined this 3-day push that they're going to do. But what they're doing is they're giving us an opportunity every single evening to invite to a corporate-led opportunity meeting online on the main Plexus brand Facebook page. So their main public page, they're going to be doing it straight on there. So this is the perfect opportunity to reach out to all of your potentials, get them invited to these things. Like I said, we'll put the details in the team pages because we need to use this. We need to use this 3-day blitz to grow our team, to use these codes, and to get people signed up for Renew. This is going to be huge. We also have the 3-day challenge for those that are I don't know, I'm not ready to sign up, but I really want to try the products. That is still going on. But y'all, if they want to get in on this Renew, they've got to sign up and purchase the full bundle before the 31st, or they cannot be eligible for any of these prizes. And people are dropping weight like crazy in our accountability group. So it is.
Including you, Sarah Taylor. What the heck?
I have lost 6 pounds as of this morning. The number I saw on the scale this morning, I sent Amy a message. I was like, I have not weighed this in a really long time.
I was like, oh my goodness. And I know, so, we've been doing this, lots of challenges. For whatever reason, this challenge has just really, really motivated you. You decided you were all in. I want to say something real quick, though, guys, about convention. I get it. A lot of people, we're on a budget. Finances are tight. You don't know what a hotel's going to cost, what food's going to cost. Listen, here's the cool thing about Plexus, right? We have the ability right now in our lap to get multiple paychecks a month, okay? And you can do that, right? Just because maybe you haven't had huge paychecks doesn't mean you can't. You just have to be willing to get uncomfortable and do the activity. So keep that in mind. You have until June, right, to save up the money to pay for convention. So think of a ballpark and then think of that activity too. And then also the 3-day challenges I love, but I just want to remind everyone, and maybe this is my personal business, the way I run it, don't lead with a sample, okay? Because that is not going to get people results. Use the samples, as great as they are and as beautiful as that pack is. Use that as your fallback. Lead with the 30-day sample, okay? Not only is that just better for your business, it's better for them to get the results. And in particular for convention contest, it's better for convention contests, okay? Because you don't get rewarded for a brand new customer that just orders a sample pack.
So one thing I want to say that sparked something that what you just said in my head, Amy, is that every time I get uncomfortable with something from a financial perspective, like, ooh, childcare, ooh, how am I going to be able to afford the hotel? How am I going to be able to afford blah, 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 all these questions rolling around your head. I felt that my first convention. And you guys, where there's a will, there's a way. We have, like she said, there is so much time that if you register and put yourself right now today into that uncomfortable spot where you're like, I have to make X amount of money in my business, or I have to figure out a way to do this. I have to figure out a way how to grow between then and now. It's going to push you harder, you making that hard line commitment right now, and it's going to force you to expand yourself, expand your comfort zone, expand what you're doing, and it's going to disallow complacency in your life. Because when we get super, super comfortable, it is easier for me to stay at home than it is for me, Sarah Taylor Diamond, to go to convention. It is emotionally taxing for me to go to convention, right? It is way easier for me to stay home. But every time I push through these contests, every time I draw my commitment line in the sand, if I had not committed to the Renew Challenge, I would not be down 6 pounds right now. I guarantee it, I would be still at my weight, right? just committing to it and then figuring out the how after is going to change your life in so many ways. So definitely make it happen. All right, that's all I have for right now. Like I said, we will post all that information on the team pages and get everybody going, but that's it. Did you have anything else you wanted to add, Amy? All
Nope.
right.
I think I'm all set.
Yay. Happy Monday. Let's do this, team. It's going to be fun. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.